Alright, hello again everybody. This is Derek and I am back at you with some Skyrim. What we're going to do is we're going to read a book, and it's very appropriate because we're in the Apocrypha, which I believe is the repository in Oblivion where all the books are stored or something like that. And we've got to try to figure out how to get out of here. So I'm not sure what book I have available to read. It looks like I've got a few. Glories and Laments. I think that's the one we're going to read. Let me get to my book list. Let's see if if I've got that one marked. Oh, I do now. Alright guys, we're going to start off by by reading Glories and Laments. Get my microphone. Set it up a little better. By Alexandra Hetrard. Having arrived at Godlesfont Priory, halfway on the Gold Road between Skingrad and the Imperial City, I resolved to make a side trip to view the magnificent ruins of Seatar, or Shadow of the Fatherwoods, in the ancient Aelian tongue. After many hours of difficult travel through tangled hawthorn bells and limberlosts, I was suddenly struck dumb by the aspect of 5 pure white columns rising from a jade green mound of vines to perfect V-shaped arches and graceful capitals towering above the verdant forest growth. This spectacle caused me to meditate on the lost glories of the past and the melancholy fate of high civilizations now poking like splinter shards of bone from the green growth tumultus of time-swept obscurity. Within the forest tangle, I discovered an entrance leading down into the central dome of a great underground edifice once dedicated to Magnus, the god of sight, light, and insight. Dimly lit by the faded power of its magical pools, the shattered white walls of the enclosure shimmered with a cold blue light. The marbled benches of the central plaza faced out across the surrounding waters to tall columns and sharp arches supporting the high dome. From the central island, stately bridges spanned the still pools to narrow walkways behind the columns. with broad vaulted avenues and limpid canals leading away through ever deepening gloom into darkness. Hey, Golf. Reflected in the pools were the tumbled columns, collapsed walls, and riotous roots and vine growth thriving the dark half-light of the magical fountains. The ancient Aelids recognized not the four elements of modern natural philosophy, earth, water, air, and fire, but the four elements of the High Elf religion, earth, water, air, and light. The Aelids considered fire to be but a weak and corrupt form of light, which Aelid philosophers identified with primary magical principles. Thus, their ancient subterranean temples and sanctuaries were lit by lamps, globes, pools, and fountains of purest magic. It was by these ancient, faded, but still active magics that I knelt and contemplated the departed glory of the long-dead Aelid architects. Gazing through the glass, smooth reflections of the surrounding pools, I could see deep below the slow pulse, the waxing and waning of the Weckland stones. I have a few of these Weckland stones, and I don't know what to do with them. I've been collecting them, so we'll figure that out, I guess, later in the game. The chiefest perils of these ruins to the explorer are the cunning and deadly mechanisms devised by the Aelids to torment and confound those who would invade their underground sanctuaries. What irony that after these many years, these devices should still stand vigilant against those who would admire the works of the Aelids. For it is clear, these devices were crafted in vain. They did not secure the Aelids against their true enemies, which were not the slaves who revolted and overthrew their cruel masters, nor were they the savage beasts, people who learned the crafts of war and magic from the Aelid masters. No, it was the arrogant pride of their achievements, their smug self-assurance that their empire would last forever. That doomed them to fail and fade into obscurity. Okay, that was kind of an interesting but maybe a little vague book. All right, now we are in Apocrypha. Let's see if my inventory is almost maxed out. I'm not going to be able to collect too much here. I was noticing that my weapon magic is waning. Okay. Now let me... Okay, I've got a golden bow which does 15, but I have another bow around here somewhere. Elven bow which does 18. So we're going to go with the Elven bow. And I think we're going to go with these glass arrows. When I equip. Well, bone does a whole lot. It definitely does 26. But I'm not going to waste those right away. I'm going to save those. Ebony does 20. Glass does 18. Let's use up the ebony ones first. And arrows don't weigh anything, so... Alright, I just turned on this font. It dropped this bridge. looks like this swings by from time to time. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, am I supposed to wait for it to go someplace, or no? Or take this bending path? Alright, I guess we're in chapter 1 and we just moved to chapter 2. Oh, that's all it took. I just had to get killed.
What happened? What did you see? Different people have very different experiences when reading these books.
I found myself in another place.
That's a fairly common experience, at least for those who remain coherent enough to report what they've seen. You were in Apocrypha, or at least your consciousness was. Your body remained here, of course. You should read the book again until you reach what appears to be the end. Then you will have fully understood the knowledge it contains.
Okay, where's Lydia? And Takata and Lydia. I lost Takata. I can teleport Takata. I can't teleport Lydia. I have no idea where she is. We gotta find her. I thought that she would.
Is someone there?
Oh, there she is.
I will not fall.
All right, Lydia, I got you back. Come on, ladies. You guys are lagging behind. Now, hopefully, Takata is up at the very beginning of the quest. Otherwise, I'll have to teleport her. Okay, now he says read the book again. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Yeah, my health is doing horribly. And I can't shout for some reason. Okay, so I was looking at my potions and I wasn't drinking them. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Okay, let's start this off at 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. And I might do a Elixir of the Warrior. Just to get started, you know. What the hell? They froze me. Man, I'm getting owned here. That's why. Got discontinued or something for some reason. I was like, why couldn't I breathe? There we go. My health. Quick saving. Oh, that's not a chest. That looks like a door. Chest's on the other side of it. That's probably once I hit this font. No, that font's already been hit. This font. Or Scribe is what it's called. Font of Magica. Oh. Chapter 3. Okay. I just disconnected again. Well, my sneak increased. I'll just keep doing it. I wonder, is there like a different shout that I could use that would really work better? There is fire breath. Let's try fire breath. And I've noticed if you could figure out which is the main one and kill him, the other one will disappear. Like he summons an illusion of a second one. Oh, wait. Okay. I didn't see you. Better. I'm going through my soul gems. Not have been the main one. Wait, what? What? I can't. Stop. Those healings aren't working. Everything gets like disconnected or whatever. I'm going back in. I guess I've got to figure out a way to do this. Undead, okay. But I heal 20 points per second inside of it. I only have vigorous healing. Oh my gosh. Alright, where'd he go? Chapter 4.
All seekers of knowledge come to me, sooner or later.
Don't worry, I was just leaving. What do you want of me? Who are you? Well,
I am Hermes Mora, the kind of men, new of the unknown, master of Fix. You stand in my realm, mortal.
what do you want?
You have entered my realm. You have sought out the forbidden knowledge that only one other has obtained. You are dragonborn, like Mirak before you, a seeker of knowledge and power. He learned from me. I know what you want. To use your power as Dragonborn, to bend the world to your will. Here then, use the knowledge you need, although you did not know you needed it. The second word of power. Use it to bend the wills of mortals to your purpose. But this is not enough. Mirak knows the final word of power. Without that, you cannot hope to surpass him. Mirak served me well, and he was rewarded. I can grant you the same power as he wields, but all knowledge has its price.
Yeah.
He has served me long and well, but he grows restless under my guidance. His desire to return to your world will spread my influence more widely, but it will also set him free from my direct control. It may be time to replace him with a more loyal servant. One who still appreciates the gifts that I have to offer.
So what's your price?
Knowledge for knowledge. The Scar have withheld their secrets from me for many long years. The time has come for this knowledge to be added to my library.
What if the Skull refused to give up their secrets?
My servant Mirak would have found a way to bring me what I want. So will you, if you wish to surpass him. Send the Skull Shaman to me. He holds the secrets that will be mine.
Okay, Dragonborn Frost, Dragonborn Flame, Dragonborn Force. When your fire breath shout kills an enemy, a fire worm emerges from their corpse. Your unrelenting force shout does more damage and may disintegrate enemies. Back to Soul Steep.
Did you actually learn what you needed to know by reading that black book?
Where'd Freya go? She just like ran off.
No wonder the Dwemer were so interested in that book. It was indeed one that Mirak used to advance his power as Dragonborn. But I assume there's some bad news. It would be unlike Hermaeus Mora to allow anyone to gain such knowledge without exacting a price.
He wants the secrets of the skull.
Ah, what secrets could they have worth keeping from old Mora? Sounds like a bargain to me. Hermaeus Mora learns some fascinating new ways to skin a hawker, and you become the second most powerful dragonborn that ever lived.
Oh, well, there you are. Maybe Freya is heading back home. Maybe she left my service. That's what it felt like when she went running off. And I don't like the placement of their messages, their notes. They put them in the upper left-hand corner behind my... And I just never see that.
You can't hide from a telephonic... Well... Need to get back to telemetry. I have some ideas about how to locate more of the black holes.
Murek has come.
Arrows in his stomach. Oh, that was a miss.
When Murek returns, all will bow before him.
Sworn to carry your burdens.
Oh no. Do you think your character has a secret that's not a part of the game itself? Oh, I'm not really sure. Between the two of us, I don't think I'm going to be able to get my weight below. No, I haven't been. I haven't been to
Let's go.
Markarth. I'm avoiding that. Okay, I've got stuff I'm gonna have to drop. I guess if I have a ancient Nord pickaxe, I can get rid of the pickaxe I've got down here, right? Okay. Let's look through this and see if there's stuff I could get rid of. Those don't weigh anything. Okay, I was getting ready to drop them, but I don't need to. All right, we're good on the carry weight. Okay, and if I can't find Takata up here, I'm going to use her ability to teleport her to where I'm at.
The ash from Red Mountain holds secrets. See, Hermaeus Mora has always tried to seduce mortals into his service with the lore of forbidden knowledge. Where the black books actually came from, no one really knows. Some appear to have been written far in the past. Others might be from the future. Apparently, time is more malleable if you're the Daedric Prince of Fate and Destiny. That's that, then.
You've gotten accustomed to Skyrim now, but I still think you need my help with a few things.
It's good to have everyone not running off to that damn sacred stone every night. I suppose I have you to thank for that.
He's certainly taking his time. Okay, Takata is not with us. Freya went running off anyway. So, look at that, there she is. Now, why is she wandering off?
Still here. Of course. You lead. I'll follow.
Let me guess. You become a bard so you can tell everyone stories
Yeah, she's
of
back.
our
She's right
travels.
there.
Can't wait to see what parts you embellish.
So the dragons have returned. Hermes Mora. Old Hermamora himself. So he is the source of Mirak's power. Of course. We have many tales of Hermamora trying to trick us into giving up our secrets to him. And now he comes again for what we have long kept from him.
He said it's the only way he'll teach me the final word.
That is our name for him. The demon of knowledge. He has always been our enemy.
Enemy, oh no.
So it falls to me to be the one to give up the secrets to our ancient enemy. I do not know if I have the strength to face him. The Tree Stone is still corrupted. The land is still out of balance. But with the other 5 restored, it may be enough. It will have to be.
You mean you'll do what he wants?
Yes. The Skal also tell of the day when we must finally give up our secrets. When Hermamora finally wins.
What is Freya doing up there? Look at those
As
hands.
shaman,
Look at those
it
hands
is
moving.
my duty to
She's
guard
freezing.
these secrets, but also to decide when it is necessary to give them up. I believe that time is now. If I am wrong, may my ancestors forgive me. Give me the book. I will read it and speak to old Hermamora myself. I will make sure he lives up to his part of the bargain.
I hope you know what you're doing.
That is my hope as well. I am trusting that you will make this sacrifice worthwhile.
Father, you must not do this. That book is wrong, evil, against everything you have taught me my whole life.
I must, Freya.
It is the only way to free Solstein forever from Mirak's shadow. There comes a time when everything must change. Nothing that lives remains the same forever. Do
Yeah,
not
Freya.
fear for me, my daughter. This is the destiny that the All-Maker has laid out for me.
I stand beside you, Father, as always.
I am ready for whatever the foul master of this book has in store for me.
It's a big book.
The stars yield up their secrets to me. I won't not for you.
Okay, where's Takata?
Dragon, you have delivered me the gift I requested. In return, I keep my promise, as befits a prince of oblivion. I give you the word of power that you need to challenge Mirak. You will be either a worthy opponent or his successor, as the tides of fate decree.
Father! What have you done?
Yeah, I don't think I'm powerful enough. I was getting killed by
Go!
those.
My father sacrificed himself so you could destroy Mirak and lift his master's shadow from the land. Go then! Kill Mirak! Do not fail.
I only have one dragon soul. I need 3 more.
Thane, I knew Sadia for a while. Something about her always rubbed me the wrong way. Those Alikir, they might have been right.
I do not blame you. I know he chose this. I just wish he had seen another way. I think he knew
Goodbye,
what
old
happened.
friend. We will miss
saw
you,
his
but do not
death.
worry. Freya will guide us well, thanks to you.
Do not let his death be for nothing. Go and stop Mirak.
Well,
We won't forget what you did for us, Storm Cragstrider. Walk with the All-Maker.
Freya! I'm sorry.
yeah, I don't think I'm not powerful enough to stop Mirak. Not just yet, anyway. College of Winterhold might know how to find this book. I think that's where we're going. Well, I'm going to rephrase that. I know that's where we're going. I know I'm not a powerful wizard and all that. That might be something I have to advance later. I'm not trying to become a powerful wizard. I'm focusing on my craft. Oh. Guess who's not here? Takata. Okay. Let's see if we can't resolve some of this. If not, I'll pick up Jordis. But I'll teleport Takata to me again. And then I'll tell her to wait here or rest or relax or something in the house and see if that, like, kickstarts it.
I have no business with you. Leave me. You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Plus I can drop off all this gear that I've got. Hey Mouse, how you doing today? Almost forgot about Gigi. All right, Lydia.
It's a fine day with you around.
All right, Lydia. Let's drop off some of this gear. I think that I could upgrade that. Is this the Mad God's land? Shigorth or something like that. I thought I saw the gold warriors this way. No, that was Soulsteam. We were in the Soulsteam territory, and we had a black book where we could enter into the Apocrypha. Well, I should probably pull from Lydia before we go upstairs.
Right behind you. Of course, Thane. How can I help?
I wonder how Arania lived before you found her. The Shrine of Azura is in the middle of nowhere.
Let's go.
Okay, guys. Wait. Okay, it must be the mod for the companions' background characters due to the outfits. Yeah, I have some appearance mods for the for followers, and I also have a couple of unique followers that I downloaded, but also download an outfit mod. So yeah, you're right on target with all that. Okay, so I've got a list that I made of books, and I just want to make sure that all the books I'm getting ready to place into the bookcase is on my list. Argonian account. It's not even on my... Unless that's a notebook, because that's not on my list of books. Wait, where? Oh yeah, it always switches back to bookcase. Boethia's Proving. Okay, that's new. Okay, let me mark that. I'm alt-tabbing. I'm going back and forth, back and forth. Brief History of the Empire. I've already got that one. Children of the Allmaker. I think I've already read this one, actually. Yeah. Children of the Sky. Somebody's playing the thing. Whoops. Okay, Death Brand. Yeah, that's new. Yeah, volume 1. And 3, but now I've got volume 2 as well. Okay. That's something we might be able to read in the future, because now I got 1, 2, and 3. Dwemer Inquiries, Volume 1. Glory's Laments. I just read that, right? I haven't read that. Invocation of Azura. Okay, added that. I know this is time consuming, this going back and forth, but just bear with me while I get it done. Lycanthropy. Legends of Skyrim. Okay, got that on my list. Good. Lycanthropic. Yeah, mixed unit tactics. Fire and Faith. The Chanex Fire and Faith. Okay, that's added to the list. There's approximately 412 books, and I'm trying to make sure that I get them all. Nord's Arise. I think I've already read this. Maybe not. Nope, I have it, but I didn't read it. Valhalla. Book 1. But I also have book 2. Okay, good. That's an ad. Okay, Rising Threats. I know that was the next ones. Volume 1. I already have that. Okay, Skyrim's Rule, that's added. Normally I try to do this off camera, but it was pressing. I had to do it before we go questing more. Spirit of the Daedra. Yeah, I have that one already. Amulet of Kings. Bear of Markarth. Lusty Argonian. Okay, now I've got both. I got 1 and 2. The Old Ways. Poison Song. 2, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. Okay, 4 and 5 already have. So 2, 6, and 7. Two, 6 and 7. I'm only missing 1 and 3 for the Poison Song. Wait. I marked the Old Ways already. Well, the real... Okay, I've got 1 through 5 on that. Oh, 1 through 7. I need 8. The third door. Okay, I didn't have that one. It is Waters of Oblivion, right? Was the next one? Okay, hold on. and the wild elves. Okay, what's after that? Watcher stones, I think I already have. Yeah. That was the last one, right? Okay. Okay. Do I still have that black book? Or did I... I guess I probably... could have picked it up off of his body. Maybe it'll still be there when we go back next time. Okay, it's 4 in the morning.
Getting used to heavy armor, are you? I can help you get your plates adjusted, if you'd like.
Okay. Bring the chat back up and everything. I just put all of them in there, then remove the doubles. Oh, right. I just want to know which ones I have, and then because at the beginning of every stream, I always read a book for the stream, the lore. Get into the readings, and that way I keep track of what I've already read and what I haven't read. Plus, it gives me just a little extra something to motivate me. Okay. All right, I think we are ready. Get a good night's sleep. 4 hours. Let's go get Jordis. I think she was the one playing. Everybody's eating breakfast. That's good.
Long life to you, Thane. What do you need, my Thane?
The Twilight watches us all, Guardian.
Yep. I'm gonna do a last chance fix for Takata.
I'm right behind you. You go on ahead.
Where is she going? You know, that outfit wasn't cheap. Okay, all right, questing. What are we gonna do? That's right, we're going to the college. See if they know anything about an Elder Scroll. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. We still need to go to Dawnstar as well. Check out this new museum they've got. So just letting everybody know, I am planning on starting.
Glad to see the other villages in this realm are doing fine.
I am planning on starting a pen and paper role-playing game online. We're going to be using Roll20, but I'm going to be running a game called Pendragon. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's Chaosium, so it uses the same rules that RuneQuest or Call of Cthulhu
This humble
uses.
hamlet reminds me
It's
of
modified, but it's in the era of King Arthur and his knights, and you play a knight in King Arthur's realm or whatever. There's some nuance, but I'm pretty new to Pendragon rules. I have played RuneQuest a long time. I've got a lot of resource material for RuneQuest, but this is not exactly the same. This is it's got some nuanced differences, so I'm getting familiar with that. So at the end or the beginning of May,
The people here seem kind enough.
we're going to be making characters and starting the campaign like on the 8th or so, something like that. It's on Roll20. If you're interested and you want to do a pen and paper role-playing game, check it out. It's called Pendragon Epic, and you can find it. I'm only taking 5 players maximum, and but the reason why I said this, the reason why I even brought it up, well, that's part of the reason, but the main reason why I brought it up is, in the next few days, I'm going to be recording, if not live, it's going to be recording, but I'm going to be making a character on stream, and then I'm also going to play through the solo adventure to kind of do a couple of things, let everyone see it, but also to help me understand the nuances and the mechanics of the game. So if you're interested in that, keep your eyes open for some Pendragon. Alright, I can see there's somebody at the top. She's going to ask me to cast a spell that I can't cast because it requires 120 magic and I only have 100.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Why are you out here?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
I have to ask you, your eyes match your hair.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I'm not going to ask if the carpet matches the drapes. Okay, I want to use the power of ice and fire to destroy those who oppose me. I seek the knowledge of the Elder Scrolls.
Do you?
I do?
It is true, there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
You don't dabble in magic much, do you?
No! How did you do that?
I barely trust any of it
So the
myself.
stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college.
I think
Welcome,
there's a lot we can learn from each other as well.
I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I am such a horn dog. How do you stay warm in an outfit like that? I guess you don't have to. You're an elf. You can walk on snow and all that. I guess I could turn to walking, but nope, I like running.
Interesting place. I hardly see any Nords here, even in their own province.
On your way. This is dangerous. And in the snow too. I could see someone slipping and falling off.
You look
I believe
a bit
I've made myself
peaky.
rather clear.
You sure you shouldn't be home
Yeah.
I got the droops.
Of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college,
You know,
here at the
they say
pleasure of the
knowledge is its
Archmage.
own reward.
I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
I
Welcome to the college.
was told to come see you.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
You're kind of a short girl, isn't you?
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Is that code word for knocking boots? Delicate experiments?
Now I'll show you to your quarters.
Oh.
You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Huh?
Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I'm going to say no.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't...
Ah.
Anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
How do I do that?
Hold still.
Come on, cast something at me. I don't have any magic.
Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing the boards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you. Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Oh my gosh. That's my ward right there. Oh. Hey, what does this have to do with finding an Elder Scroll?
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Word.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. Wrote more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, It may prove useful to all of us. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right?
Oh, I could just... Like, I know I don't have that book, but I'm not going to do that. I was hoping you'd have some spell tomes. You might buy books. How about these college boots that I don't need? Sure, there's robes over here too, like these novice robes. I'm not ever going to wear those.
All right, then. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Pushing me. He does have a spell tome, but I don't know you to telekinesis.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Yeah, we're clear. Just let them sit on the ground. Wait. Spell the arrow, giving you less power and all that crap. Upon firing the arrow, one will find it to be suspended, frozen in the air until the telekinesis arrow lesser power is cast.
Harkin desires to grant all vamp... Lead on. I've got your back.
But I still think you need my help with a few things.
Of course. You mean Fida? She's my sister-in-law. When my parents passed away, my brother inherited the inn, but he didn't really pay much thought to it. Instead, he spent all day making troubles, so the inn's burden fell to his wife's shoulders. Between caring for my good-for-nothing brother and running a disrepaired inn, I'm amazed at how well Fida's managed it.
I'm going to applaud the guy who worked on the sound. They did a good job with her voice echoing or in this large hall.
In Sovngarde, may he have peace. When news of Ulfric's rebellion reached Dragon Bridge, my brother was the only man in town to join the Stormcloaks. Troublemaker or not, he considered himself a true Nord through and through, and he'd never back down from defending his homeland. I suppose. Look, drinking and dancing in the inn is fun, but it's a whole different tale behind the bar. You have to manage the ale, calculate expenses, and diffuse drunken brawls. Ugh, just talking about it gives me a headache. Now you see why I'd rather have Fida take over, yes? Well, Fida needs the money more than I do, so I just let her keep it. Solitude gives me a handsome salary, you see. I don't have to worry about putting bread and ale on my table. Surely you didn't assume the benefits of a Thane come freely? Of course.
My father
Actually, I
grew up
kind
in
of did.
Brazil, and he always complained about the cold in Whiterun, of all places. Now I know how he must have felt.
Lydia's over there mumbling to herself.
Let's get going then.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Yeah, we're clear.
Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? The strongholds keep to themselves. Skyrim hasn't always been kind to the orcs. For an outsider like you to be accepted, an orc would have to make you blood kin and send word to the chiefs. Trust like that is not freely given. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. All right, then.
Now, I'm not sure why he's got a quest marker over his head. So we're going to check. Learn the location of the Elder Scroll. Yep, that was the quest marker. Find the copy of Hanging Gardens. Retrieve the ancient Nordic pickaxe. Oh, I still have to do that, yeah. Still need to do these, even though I'm not like in a hurry to do those. What? Now I am familiar with the Aventus or Arantino. I understand that this is what I remember from the last time I played Skyrim. He asks you to kill Greta or something like that from the orphanage in Riften. And if you wind up killing her, because she is a bad person, then the Dark Brotherhood will show up and they will tell you that you've interfered in their job prospects or whatever. And I'm just going to tell you guys right up front, I do not plan on joining the Dark Brotherhood. I do not plan on killing anybody for their benefit. If I have to fight the Dark Brotherhood girl herself, I will. That's not a mission chain that I want to go down because I'm trying my best. I mean, it's hard, but I'm trying my best to stay on the straight and narrow, the up and up. I am avoiding the Thieves Guild missions. Anything that would be considered less than scrupulous, I'm trying to avoid. This is like what I would consider like a paladin playthrough. All right, so okay, for some reason OBS just shut off and then just came right back on. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go hit the rack.
You're getting the deal.
I think they said this was my bed right here. All right, and this is where we're going to call it. Okay, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this evening. It's been a couple hours. We're going to stop the stream here. I have to get ready for another live stream that I'm going to be doing in a couple hours. It's for my miniature wargaming channel, but I also want to, and this is on my own, I want to read more up on the rules on how to make characters and learn the mechanics a little bit better for the Pendragon game. I know I'm cramming for that, and I have to set some things up in Roll20 to make sure everything runs smoothly for when I do get some players and we start making characters, and then we go on adventures and stuff like that. So, but I don't know how much I'm going to do that tonight. I really need to get ready for my wargaming and miniature stuff. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next one, and then we'll go on some of these other quests. Take care, everybody. You guys have a great night.